Gaming cannot happen without the internet. That's a fact. You need internet to download the game once you buy it, or you need the internet to play with your friends. But there is a fatal mistake that most people who have internet do. They don't know how to read their internet speed. And if you don't know how to read your internet speed, you don't know how to control your gaming downloads, because one is proportionate to the other. You control one, you control the other. Looking at you, PlayStation Plus. Okay, now let's start. The internet speed is the maximum amount of data that a network receives. That means internet speed has nothing to do with speed, but everything to do with quantity. Even though it's named internet speed. Ironic, right? Internet speed is most commonly expressed in Mbps, or megabytes per second, and sometimes it is expressed in Gbps, or gigabytes per second. For example, if let's say you're testing your internet and you see the number 50 Mbps, it means 50 megabytes per second. And speaking of speed, this is how you know how fast your internet is. If you have 0 to 5 Mbps of internet speed, that means your internet speed is slow. If you have 5 to 20 Mbps of internet speed, it's better. 20 to 40 Mbps is solid. 40 to 100 Mbps is good. 100 Mbps is fast. 1 plus gigabytes per second is too fast. These measurements are proportionate to the number of individuals using them too. If you have a 60 megabyte per second internet speed, but you're living with 6 people, 3 brothers who are downloading games and playing online games at the same time, while mom and dad are in the next room streaming movies, your internet speed will be slow. The more people use the internet, the slower it will become. So that is why, for example, let's say you're at the airport and you're connected to the internet Wi-Fi of the airport, it is slow because there are thousands upon thousands of people who are connected to the network. Your solutions are to either get faster internet or to kick your family out. It's up to you. So keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is the download speed. The download speed is how fast data is transferred from the internet to your device. Only activities where data is coming from the internet to you need download speed. Activities like loading web pages, streaming videos, scrolling to social media, and installing apps or software updates. Download speed is very important, as it is what is advertised by internet providers, because it allows you to do 90% of your daily task on the internet. The other 10% is done by the upload speed. The upload speed is how fast data is sent from your device to the internet. Activities where data is moving from you to the internet depends on upload speed. This includes uploading photos or videos to cloud storage, sending files via email, live streaming and transmitting videos and audios during video calls. Hell, even posting this video for you to watch required upload speed. Now that we've talked about download and upload, the last thing we need to talk about is latency. Latency is the time it takes for data to travel from your device to a server and back to your device. It has nothing to do with data size, but everything to do with delay. It is measured in milliseconds, and it also tells you how responsive a connection feels. Actions like sending a message, clicking a link, moving in an online game, they all depend on how quickly data complete the round trip from your computer to the server and back to your computer again. Remember this: low latency is equal to near instant response. High latency means noticeable delays. Noticeable delays makes action feel out of sync and slow. This is why a connection with high download speed can still feel laggy if the latency is high. Latency is especially important for online gaming. Let's say you're playing multiplayer game, a fighting game with your friend. If your latency is high, the movement of the character that you're controlling will become slow and laggy because online gaming is also affected by latency. So keep an eye out for that. High latency is caused by inefficient routing, long distance to servers, and network congestion. To reduce it, you need to use wired connections or have a shorter distance to servers or use an internet service whose performance and low latency is really low basically. For internet and gaming, if you have less than 20 milliseconds of latency, that's excellent. 20 to 50 milliseconds of latency, that's good. 50 to 100 milliseconds, that's acceptable. More than 100 milliseconds, that's laggy. So after a bunch of research about internet, I have discovered that to remove all those possible issues that you might have with latency and download speed and upload speed, the solution is to get fiber internet. Fiber internet is a broadband internet technology that uses glass strands to transmit data as light, offering download and upload speed up to 10 gigabytes per second, and also high reliability when it comes to weather interference. Most people, though, they have cable internet. Cable internet connects your devices online through electrical signals sent over copper cables. Data is transmitted as electrical impulses through those copper wires, which can carry large amounts of data at decent speeds. Fiber internet is generally superior to cable internet in terms of speed, reliability, and latency, while cable internet is more common and is cheaper to get. Well, that's it, folks. If you like this type of content, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.